The Aprakrita Nama is the soul of the Shakti Avaishya Nama. Just like how what I desire, what I want, I express through my body. Similarly, because in this material world, if I have to speak to you, I have to speak through my body. Because you can see only my body. So in the same way, Avatara means Lord has incarnated. So his Shakti Avaishya Nama, the Lord acts in this world through his Shakti Avaishya Nama. And one of the most primary act of Shakti Avaishya Nama is to shine Satchit Ananda energy into our heart and purify our perception. And so that eventually our spiritual mind is awakened. Spiritual senses are awakened. And we can chant the sweetest names of the Lord with our spiritual senses. No doubt, it's a long way off. But the journey itself is so tasty. Aprakrita Nama means beyond, that is transcendental sound cannot be heard with material ears. Neither can it be vibrated by material tongue. He very mercifully descends onto this materially vibrated sound that we make and then converts that into Shakti Avaishya Nama, and that Shakti Avaishya Nama is what we are chanting. Shakti Avaishya Nama is what we are hearing. But this is a mercy of the Lord. Why does He take this incarnation? So that He becomes accessible to us, to our material senses. So therefore we should take full advantage of continuously associating with the Shakti Avaishya Nama with our senses. That means chanting with our tongue and hearing with this ears and mind is as good as chanting and hearing the Aprakrita Nama. Because Lord has incarnated. When we give attention to our chanting, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, somehow Lord wants to give an opportunity for our attention to touch His Satchidananda form. Therefore, the Nama Prabhu descends on each tongue in a sound form which is you are chanting. So you cannot differentiate. When you chant, when you hear your chanting, you are hearing your Shakti Avaishya Nama, as well as your attention is touching the Aprakrita Nama who is residing within that. Now two things happen in this touch. What is that? First, the Shakti Avaishya Nama, as we just now read, it purifies our chitta, purifies our body, purifies our senses. Simultaneously, our attention is also touching the Aprakrita Nama. Attention is coming from this soul. Attention is even beyond the mind. Attention is consciousness, beyond the subtle body. Attention is just like sun continuously radiates sun. In the same way, the characteristic of Jiva is it continuously radiates perpetual source of attention. Attention will be going on, coming out of it. It's radiating always. That way you can visualize. So the attention of the Lord, attention of the Jiva, it touches the Aprakrita Nama. So externally, whatever service you render, it is as good as serving the transcendental Lord. Only thing difference is that I cannot see Him. Experientially, I cannot. Experiential seeing means what? With my senses, I cannot see the Aprakrita Nama. But He is there and He is receiving my service.